What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, and if any of you follow me on social media, you guys saw this video coming from a mile away. Like, this is just something that has just been driving me absolutely crazy the last, few weeks especially. It's just been, so annoying. So, I'm gonna give you guys just some issues that I have with people in this, fan base, specifically Fall Out Boys Fanbase, but I'm sure this works with a lot of different bands, and it's just really sad, and it's really starting to aggravate me that I'm seeing these things. Okay, so a lot of you know who are in this fan base that it wasn't like last week, but I guess a few days ago, there was a rumor going around that Patrick was expecting his second child. And, that's fine, whatever. Rumors happen in the fan base all the time. It just happened. So one thing that really bothered me, I'm part of a lot of these groups on Facebook, and there was a couple, you could tell they were younger girls, posting about the rumor, oh, hey, did you guys hear this? Just on the group. And the groups in Facebook, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's just a group that people can just talk about the band or whatever, right? So these girls are posting yeah, there's this rumor, and all of them said rumor that Patrick was expecting a second child, and people started attacking all these girls for posting this. It's Patrick's, private life, he can, announce it when he wants to, whatever, which I completely agree with. But there's other ways to tell people that. Instead of attacking them, saying, you shouldn't be posting this, and then completely, I guess, just being assholes to each other about this. And the thing is, too, yes, it's Patrick's personal life, and he, if he wanted it out, he would, tell people. But, later, a couple days later, we find out that it was true, and that Patrick has announced it because he gave the information to the school where he was doing this graduation video for. So, people, getting all mad, about what Patrick wants. They don't know Patrick. They're not talking to Patrick every day. They're not friends with him. They don't know if he already announced it or not. So, how about instead of attacking people, we can, voice our opinions without completely, going absolutely crazy for no reason. And it's really, really annoying. And the thing is, too, these kids aren't just, spreading it to, magazines or, I don't know, TMZ or whatever. They're expressing their interest in this topic in this group. It's in a group setting. People, can comment on it. That's actually how I found out about the rumor, was that, somebody posted it in the group that I'm in. And, I mean, it's nice to get information that way, but I do understand where people are coming from, where it's Patrick's personal life, and you don't want that being spread everywhere if it's not true. But just, there's nicer ways to go about talking to people when you don't agree with them. And this, brings me on to my second point. Now, after the rumor was confirmed and everything, and the full video was found, knowing that Patrick is expecting his second child, again, younger fans, in this group that I'm in on Facebook, and I've seen this even, online, on, Fall Out Boys, regular Facebook page, or, on Twitter or whatever. I've seen this everywhere, but I'm just going to use the example from, this group on Facebook. But, young fangirls, 13, 12-year-olds, 11-year-olds, the younger side of, the fan base are still young, so when there's a couple girls were posting into this group that I'm in. They're how do you guys feel about Patrick having a second kid? I don't know how I feel about it, and obviously if you're older, you're gonna be happy for him or whatever, but some of the younger girls still don't understand that the likelihood of Patrick marrying them is not, I mean, come on, it's dumb. But they're still young fangirls or whatever. But that's not even the issue. That's just girls being young and girls. That's just how it is in, when it comes to girls obsessing over music. But I saw a lot of older fans. They even put their ages in this thread. I don't even know why. But they were attacking these young girls for just being fangirls. And the thing is, when I went back up to read them, the girls weren't I'm not trying to hate or anything. I just want to see what other people's opinion on this is, and and then they were trying to validate their opinions by saying if Patrick has another kid, he might not want to do the band, which as at that age is a huge deal, and you don't see the flaw in the morality, I guess, of it. But older people can, and instead of trying to explain their views to the younger kids, they were attacking them and just being rude and disrespectful and mean, and I absolutely hate that. I hate it so much. Like, that's part of the reason I'm, like, in love with Fall Out Boy, because they are genuinely nice, amazing people. They are nice people, and, like, they would never be as disrespectful and rude to their fans, even if their fans were actually wrong. They would, like, you know, explain to them, and that's what I feel like us older Fall Out Boy fans should be explaining to the younger ones, how to be a proper fan of a band instead of attacking them for just having normal young girl feelings. And that was really bothering me. I'm like, what the hell, you know? And then this brings me on to my next point. The older fans completely dismissing the younger fans, and I hate that. Like, they're like, oh, well, you know, you weren't even alive when Take This to Your Grave came out, you know, or things like that. But you know what? I was thinking about it, and yeah, they weren't alive when Take This to Your Grave came out, or maybe they were, like, still super, super young, you know, before Fall Out Boy went on hiatus, or even, like, during their hiatus. But the thing that we should all, you know, realize, us older fans, the reason Fall Out Boy went on hiatus was because of the hate that Fall Out Boy got. Did those younger fans hate Fall Out Boy? No, they didn't. They weren't even alive when Fall Out Boy was out. That was the older fans that made them want to quit the band. So, we shouldn't be all high and mighty. Yeah, we've liked Fall Out Boy since 2001, when the whole reason Fall Out Boy went on hiatus was because of the fans hating on them. Yeah, like, I'm not saying it was everybody. You can't validate, you know, your opinion saying that we're the best fans when these younger fans, they weren't even around when Fall Out Boy went on hiatus. So, they're not making the fandom worse by any means. So I feel like just the hate for them being young is ridiculous. Just because they like American Beauty, American Psycho, and Save Rock and Roll as their favorite albums other than the older ones doesn't make their opinions any less valid. And I absolutely hate that. I hate it so much, and it makes me so mad. Like, I feel like the Fall Out Boy fan base is just starting to get a little bit crazy, and it's just, I'm like thinking about, like, you know, getting out of some of these groups that I'm in on Facebook. It's really sad, and I hate it. Like, I don't want us to turn into, like, you know, a fan base that people hate, you know, like the One Direction fan base, or like, I don't know, the Justin Bieber fan base. I don't want us to turn into that and be a bunch of catty girls, even older women being catty. It's annoying and it's frustrating. So I guess that's going to be it for this video. Just kind of wanted to get some feelings across on this whole thing. Let me know down in the comments, you know, if you have any stories or anything like that. I'd be really interested to know what other people think about this issue and this fan base. But yeah, oh, and yesterday I actually came across a small sample of Fall Out Boy's cover of the Ghostbusters theme, and I'll put the link to that video in the description if you guys want to check that out. So far it sounds pretty cool. It's kind of like all like mashed up together. Like, you could tell it's just like a raw sample. But you can hear Patrick, and you can hear some of the guitars and how, like, the take they're gonna put on it, which I think is pretty neat. So yeah, I'll put that video in the description if you guys want to check that out. And leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this video. And yeah, subscribe to my channel if you're new. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.